I want to make a few videos on what I and the red pill community in general considers to be good green flags for a woman. I know relationships are subjective and everyone has their own preference. But if you are going to get married, which I won't suggest in this day and age, I suggest you do it right. That means look out for all the green flags in your potential wife. It doesn't matter what she likes and what her favorite color is. These are universal traits that are part of a person's personality. If you find them in her, marry her as quickly as possible. Otherwise, get ready for divorce and years of pain and suffering. 1. She works out or cares about her fitness. For me, this is a pretty great green flag, and it is absolutely necessary in a woman. It doesn't matter how much you love her, physical attraction is always extremely important, and if she doesn't take care of herself, she's going to lose her beauty soon. You will only hate her. Even more if she has bad eating habits, you'll want to get rid of her. Make sure she knows how to take care of herself and her body. When she does go to work out, she doesn't wear a lot of makeup and those tight exercise bras and yoga pants with everything on display. She's dressing modestly because she's there to work out and knows what she is doing. She is not there to do 3 sets of squats and spend the rest of her time fooling around with the gym guys and scrolling her phone. 2. She pays attention to you. When you're talking about something or telling her a story, you can see that she's paying attention. She asks questions and contributes with her own story. It's an actual conversation and not a one-sided talk. Most girls I know barely pay attention, have poor listening skills, and are just waiting to yarn her next about her latest obsession or music taste. Most of the time she's thinking about how she can make herself look cool. A good woman does not do that. She will listen to you and ask you more about it and then tell something of her own, like a balanced exchange. With a woman like this, you can sit for hours talking about everything and you'll never realize the time passing by. 3. She uses social media sparingly. She doesn't have everything on there for display. She is obsessed with her follow count and replying to every dude in her comments. She isn't posting everything on there. Where she went, what she ate, who she's talking to. It's just a simple account with a few photos for her and her friends to stay in touch. She doesn't make social media her life like the rest of the toxic girls I know. She isn't posting political stuff on her stories and doing activism and stuff. She isn't scrolling the feed all day long and following accounts. For her, social media is the least of her priorities. 4. She has interests of her own. She has own hobbies and actual projects that she is going on. Things that she likes to do that she's excited about. She has her own music taste, which isn't just Taylor Swift and whatever the next pop song is. She likes to paint or draw or build something. But whatever it is, she's sincerely interested in it without any reason behind it. When you ask her about it, she talks about it with you because she knows what she's talking about. That is an interesting woman. 5. She knows how to flirt. Her flirting is playful and fun, not obnoxious. She isn't throwing insults at you or testing you, but it's like a game that you both play. It's supposed to be fun and create excitement. And she knows how to do that and turn you on without being disrespectful. 6. She knows how to cook. A pretty huge green flag in my opinion. Cooking is the ultimate feminine skill, and it's a pretty big green flag. That means she was disciplined enough to get good at it. It's even better if she's excited about cooking and brings soul and artistry to her cooking. If she's good at cooking, you're going to have an amazing life. What man needs more than to come home and have delicious food ready for him at the table made by a loving wife? Cooking shows that she's disciplined, she cares about her health, and doesn't waste her time with junky fast foods. It's probably the greenest flag out there for Western women. 7. She has a good relationship with her parents, especially her dad. We all know the stereotype about girls with daddy issues. It's absolutely true. A girl who isn't on good terms with her parents isn't going to become a very good one later in her life. You need the mother of your children to be a nice and family-oriented girl who isn't in conflict with her own parents. That kind of thing rubs off on your children. Of course, exceptions are supposed to be made. Sometimes there are parents that don't deserve an ounce of respect. But most of the time, if she has a huge conflict going on with her parents, it's a pretty big red flag in my opinion. That woman is not fit enough to be a good mother, and I suggest you stay away from her. 8. She is professional and knows when to get serious. Your girl is your partner, and even if you're not telling her everything about your job, you still need her by your side when you take her to events and dinners. She knows how to get serious when things are serious. She knows when things are at stake, and she dresses and acts accordingly. She keeps things professional and is there to support you, not create troubles for you. 9. She is good with money. She knows the value of money and how hard it is to earn it. She isn't going out there wasting that money on buying new clothes she doesn't need and expensive accessories. She knows how to save money for the future and for other expenses. She is responsible for it. For most men, their wives are another liability, not a medium of support. Half the money they earn is going to keep their wives happy and avoid a civil war breaking out in their house. Their wives are like an engine that eats money. They have extravagant tastes and luxurious needs. Life is miserable for such men. You need to make sure that your girl is not doing that. She has a sense for saving money and distributing it. If you're the only one managing your rents and taking care of expenses, you'll go mad. Then you need someone to take care of it for you. Your life will be so comfortable, you'll thank me later. Get a woman that's good with money and doesn't like to squander it. 10. She's sweet and positive. She is a ray of sunshine in your life who believes in love and creating happy moments. Life as a man is hard, and most of the men I've met have been harsh realists. You have to be like that if you want to make it somewhere in life. For men with ruthless ambitions, life is a vicious path where there's always risk and loss. In between that, you need a wife that's not emo and a tornado of negative emotions. She's happy and sweet. A woman like that will always be your support in life. If she's herself a collection of negative emotions, your house will be in greater turmoil than your own life. And that's a pretty miserable place to be. Looking at it realistically, no one girl is going to have all these traits. It's pretty impossible. If you were to go out and find the perfect girl, not only will it be pretty impossible to find one, but there will also be other factors that go into it. Maybe you won't be physically attracted to her, or she's out of reach for you. With the way the world is going, it's also very rare to find unicorn women like these. As time passes by, more and more women are going insane and developing a sense of arrogance and ego. As a general rule, if a woman has at least 80% of these green flags, I'd say she's worth the risk of marriage. If you truly like her and love, and she has those traits, I'd say maybe you can still have a happy marriage like your grandparents. God knows it's becoming rarer and rarer each day. Well, good luck to you, and see you in the next video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it.